So I had a thought. This game offers a variety of magical weapons, and I'm not talking about these +1 weapons. No, we want these enchanted 2+ weapons or higher. But in order to obtain most of these, it's either drawing it out to the late game or grinding it out of a boss mob.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Too right. That's why this wonderful idea sprung upon me. Almost immediately at the beginning of the game, you can actually easily obtain a two-handed sword +3 by just answering a riddle. But wait, JunJun, there's a catch to this, right? Why, yes. You know that saying that it's just too good to be true? Well, this not so quite wholesome sword is in fact cursed. So, what does Berserk do?
When the Berserk effect is active, the affected character will typically attack whichever creature is closest to them, friend, foe, or innocent.
Minimal micromanagement, or should I say gameplay, will be required on this run, so let's take a sit back and see how this goes. We've got the usual mods in place, so if you've seen my other videos, you will see what I've got installed. Otherwise, go check them out too. Since we're soloing this run, we're rolling as a half-orc, which will allow us to roll our strength and constitution score of 19 for them juicy hit points and extra smacking power. And what no better class than a berserker to become enraged while we are on our berserking spree. We're gonna be chaotic good. Try and max out the reputation we have, because there could be a risk of friendly fire against nearby citizens. We got our 2 pips in two-handed sword and 2-weapon style, bestowed a carefully thought of name, Baldur, and time to venture forth.
Nestled atop the cliffs,
Baldur ran his usual chores and housekeeping at Candlekeep, leaving us with a grand total of 345 XP to minimise the grind in the wilds. Ooh, he did. If there was a counter in the afterlife on how many times I have seen this cutscene. Now, with the freedom to explore the wilds, Baldur beamlines over to the massacred caravan, receiving a flesh wound on the way. Ooh. With Brage's riddle quickly solved, he is brought to justice at the Temple of Helm to repent for his crimes, and his sword is passed to Baldur to dispose of. Or at least, they thought. You would have thought they would have confiscated the sword for good if it was so dangerous, right? But first, we need to grab ourselves the Ankheg armor. And here it is. We have found the Ankheg plate. Baldur very quickly approached the heights of level 2 whilst permanently hobbling the hobgoblins. The mindless quest continued as an ambushing group of hobgoblins attempted to avenge their fallen comrades. These ambushes aren't going to be that great because I can't technically get out of them. Ooh, that was a really nasty hit. This is close. This is close. You just gotta land a hit. Oh. He hits level 3 after donating a golden cereal bowl to the temple urchin, and with the next ambush Baldur came across, this was a much better experience. And the one after that as well. Chunk the last one. Nice. Right, let's see if Mellekamp lives here. Oh no! Oh dear. No matter. After defeating a pair of rather burly manfolk and yoinking a pair of useless stealth boots from another mob of ill-prepared hobgoblins, a round of appeasing the citizens of Beregoose brought Baldur to level 4, by which point he was prepared to face Tarnesh at the friendly Arm Inn. Feeling rather pleased with himself, Baldur makes his way down to the Spark village, warming up with a giddy group of Gibberlings. This was a prime location to really test the metal of this cursed sword. Rippy Cave. Oh, and we hit level 5! Certainly a worthwhile endeavour. Yes! Now, it wouldn't be a BG1 run without paying a visit to the Mutamin Gardens. After investing for a protection scroll from petrification, Baldur made short work of another hobgoblin horde. Some mobs never learn. With the arrival to the gardens and brandishing his sword to the gnome himself and his basilisk friends, Baldur reached the heights of level 6. Oh, level 6! Yes! Travelling across the lands to enjoy the sights of an old stronghold, a charisma tome was acquired. Spelunking over to the pirate cave had Baldur finding the Constitution book, which was no small feat, as the local sirens and the guardian golems met with his blade, by which point Baldur had hit level 7. Oh, level 7! I think now it's finally time to push the story of the game into the Nashkel Mines. The great thing about playing as the Berserker with a Berserk sword is that it's quite easy. You just let the game play for you. It's actually quite relaxing. Let's kill these bozos. Nice to see everyone get chunked. Level 3 of the mines. This is when things get a bit interesting. Oh, crap. Okay, we'll run across them all then. Instant berserk. But things might get a little bit scary. Shield amulet would have been actually perfect here. We lost about almost 50% of our health. That was pretty spooky for a bit. Might get a bit scary. Uh-oh. Hoping you go left, going right. As long as the other ones don't walk right anymore, should be fine. Good, going the right direction. Ugh, after the antics from crossing the bridge in the mines, we returned to the Nashkel Carnival for some retail therapy, purchasing none other than a couple of amulets, one to cast fireballs and the other to cast shield. With these to hand, kobold mobs were cindered before falling victim to Berserk's sword, allowing him to cut through to Mullahay's demise. Oh, and our first unfortunate bystander, who was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Yes! Keep it up! One more! One more! Don't hurt Zan! Don't hurt Zan! Oh! Well, we've succeeded this dungeon at least, but unfortunately, Zan is our first casualty. Mullahay's letters led us to the Feldpost Inn next, but first, a round trip to the Firewine Ruins so Berserk can get his mitts on the Gauntlet's weapon expertise, just to ensure he can swing that sword just a little harder. The Bandit camp location was unveiled through Transig's demise. To which Berserk very quickly found himself infiltrating the camp and belittling Tazok's challenge. Having free run of the camp, he headed into what he thought was a private gentleman's club, another victorious night of flexing his steel. So the safest thing to do now is GTFO out of the camp, but there was a certain individual here that was carrying full plate mail. It was time for a change in attire.
You must know. No.
Oh, we smashed his armor. Oh, never mind then. We'll just fork out the gold to make a purchase at the smithy as any normal citizen would in society. It was now time to have a tranquil visit to the woods, a perfect spot for Berserk to calm his nerves after that massacre. The Cloakwood was the perfect destination for this. Some things never change.
You have been waylaid by
Join right.
and must defend.
Yeah. Oh.
No. The chains.
Bro.
You damn.
Whew, just about surviving the venomous slashes from an Ettercap ambush, a handy freedom pot had Berserk maneuver swiftly through the web trap, where we quickly realised there was nothing tranquil about this forest with the approach of a heinous hitman crew and bloodthirsty wyverns. How disappointing that this trip of meditating was ruined with more bloodlust. Berserk thought to pop a visit to the wyvern humble abode in hopes of giving them a telling off. Steel, however, dishing out violence to these beasts was the only solution for peace. And now it's time for Drizzt and his dashing squad. Berserk will be rewarded handsomely to get his orky tootsies tucked snugly into the boots of Cheetah. The mob consists of 2 solid warriors and magic casters in the fray. One clear-cut method to handle this battle was to deal a good helping of dairy. Oh, we're hitting max level as well. With Drizzt' mob dealt with, Berserk's path was now clear to direct his fury through the criminal mining organisation. And arson! Oh. Okay, let's see how Berserk handles SCS mages under his mental breakdown. Oh, okay, well, that trap worked out really well for me. Just a matter of surviving against these losers. Come on, hang in there, Berserk. Hang in there. Oh no, poison, that's not good. I'm hoping we can outlive the poison. I'd rather you hit the bandit, but it's alright. I've got 67 hit points of damage to hold out for. Poison isn't too bad, thankfully. Uh-oh. Our buffs are running out. Come on. Oh, nice hit. Good. Come on, kill this guy, and then we can quickly get an elixir on. Yes, quick. Snap out of your berserk. Snap out of it. Snap out of it. Come on, come on. Oh. Right, we're living. We are living. Oh, where is she? She's invisible. Huh. Fine. To be honest, I was absolutely astounded that we made it this far, and the Ogre Mage was an added bonus to the kill list. How far did you think Baldur was going to get? Give a thumbs up if this is to your liking, and consider subscribing. Now, with the smaller mages biting the dust of the mines, Baldur ventured deeper into the depths where Davon resided. The trick here was to pull out the battle horrors first, dealing with the plated minions, which then allows Baldur to introduce how to work metal to the wizard criminal mastermind behind this operation.
Oh, looks like we've still got magic resistance. Busy hatting. Gotta get Davor on. You gotta get him. Oh! We've done it! Oh, have we got to deal with all of this now? Are they all going to be running? Oh, they're disappearing. Success. And I almost thought that was going to be impossible.